replay. Thank you for being here. Super cool to have you. And be sure to go to nate.live/live where you can see my upcoming stream schedule. You can join the Discord community and get notified when I go live and just kind of generally enjoy the live streaming stuff I'm sharing with the world through the internet. So I decided to try some morning live streams just specifically for those people who live kind of, I don't know, Thailand, Australia, etc. And also, I mean, it's still anyone in Europe and all, but I imagine most of my American audience is now asleep. If you are watching and you're in America and you're watching live, then well done you. For those who don't know, my name is Nathan Maingard. I am a modern troubadour. I'm a lyric poet. I share songs and stories to connect myself to the story of life, and through I find the more I can be real and honest with myself, the more it kind of enables others to connect with the stories as well. So, hello, Alex. Hello, Sophie. Hello, Kirill. Yes, we are all going to die. That's very well. We could get into that. Absolutely. So yeah, as the title suggests today, basically we had another intense experience on the farm where there was an animal that had been in a fight over the night. I don't know what happened, but there was definitely something. Either it got hunted or it was in a fight and it was dying. It was on the verge of death, and I just couldn't leave it there. I had to put it out of its misery. So that kind of sucked. And but here we are having this experience. So yeah, I'm just going to block that person. Hello, Lorelei, 3 a.m. Damn. And Argentina, 5 a.m. I like this, although that seems very early. Hey, Ahmad, nice to have you here. Wow, we got a lovely little crew joining in. That's nice. I've always been curious to know how it would be to do morning live streams, to see like what different people would be able to join, etc. So for me, someone asked, it's just gone 10 a.m. here. I was meant to go live at 9 a.m., but as I said, while we were on the walk, there was actually our dogs smelt at something. They started following, so I ran after the dog to make sure it didn't kill anything. But it found something that had already been killed. It was on the verge of death. It was completely paralyzed, and it was lying down and just breathing a little bit. But I had to basically put it down, and it was really intense. It was another polecat. It was the same animal that we had the experience with last week. So I think there was like a little family of them, and something happened for them. So yeah, I don't know, guys. It's been hectic. Taylor Corey, you know what? You were one of the people that I'm doing morning live streams for, Taylor, because you're in Australia, right? And you were one of the people who never gets to come to my evening streams because it's just not at a good time for you. So, oh, that's cool, Ahmed. I'm glad you said it's 12 p.m. So that's perfect. Rad. Well, it's so nice to have you all here. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's been an intense morning in my world. I was meant to be live streaming an hour ago, but then this thing happened with the animal, and then we went to look and see if it had any babies or anything we needed to rescue or save or look after. And then all our clothes stinking because it's a skunk, basically. A polecat is an African skunk. And so, yeah, it's been an intense morning, guys. It's been an intense morning. So yeah, just happy to have you all here, and would love to know, I see we've got the UK, we've got East Coast USA. I'd love to hear where other people are watching from and how you are doing today. Yeah, just the experience of life, eh? Sure, just very happy to share with you all. Oh, no way, that's weird. Is it still streaming now, Paula? That's very weird. Sophie Yoris. We got two Sophies here. That's great. Sophie Parr and Sophie Yoris. And you're both on Facebook. How lovely. Oh, you've just finished your swimming training. Awesome. Yeah, Kylie and I went that's what we also did after this whole thing with the animal. We've been doing more cold water immersion. And so this morning we went and we swam in our dam, which is now, it's winter here for us. So it's very, very cold. I mean, I don't know how cold the water is, maybe 8 degrees, which is, I don't know. That's still very cold for me. And so the whole objective is to go in very slowly and very calmly. Anyway, let's have some music, beautiful people. My voice isn't super warm yet, so I'm just going to play something that's kind of easy on the voice, and we can kind of get going that way. Southern Alberta, Canada. Amazing. I really love Canada. The only place I've been to in Canada so far is Vancouver on the west coast, obviously. And I just love it around there. It's amazing. Alex says, I was in the middle of painting and supposed to be working on stickers. Very lovely day. Getting to the end of mine now. Oh, lovely, Alex. That's wonderful. All the best people are called Sophie. Well, I think all the best people are also called Nathan. And all the other names. All right, let's Let's do a chilled little song to start with. I think I'll play Fire just to warm me up because I'm feeling a little chilly here on the farm. Time trials. Ooh, exciting. How did you do? Time trials. So that's yeah, I've started jogging recently. For the first time in my life, I am now a jogger and I absolutely love it. It's really changing my life. Ryan, I'm so glad that you're back on. That's so cool. I saw that you followed as well recently on the last time I was streaming. Thank you so much. It's meant to pop up when people follow on Twitch. I don't know why it didn't, but I'm going to have to check my settings. Anyway, London, UK, born in Durban. Sadika Naidu. How fantastic. My dad is born in Durban. He grew up in Durban. I mean, he's turning 71 in a few days. So he was born in Durban quite some time ago. So yeah, as I said, I'm going to start with a song called Fire, which is hopefully going to warm me up. I'm quite cold. I actually should have warmed my fingers up before I did this because I don't know how I'm going to... Actually, I can turn this down a little bit here and then get to see me a bit better. Let's come further. Oh, there we go, further across. All right. Thank you for liking, Sophie. Nearly a personal best. Congratulations, Taylor. That's fantastic. Yeah, I'm definitely not professional, but I'm having fun with my running and getting my own personal bests and all that kind of stuff. Super fun. So this is a little song about sitting in the fire, in the discomfort of life and just being present with it. Yes, New Zealand, check that out. I knew live streaming in the morning was worth it. So I usually live streaming in my evenings, but now I get to have New Zealand and Australia and people from other parts of the world joining in. Hello, Rita. Thank you for being here. So this is a song about just being in the fire and letting the fire purify us, like the phoenix or the alchemy of life. Two embers in the fire faced one another, said to the other, "What are you doing here?" And although I question carefully your presence, I am so grateful for your company in the fire. Until we're gone, 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 gone. Bye, Sophie. Gone, 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 gone. Gone, 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 gone. When the flames have all burned down, what will remain? Thank you for sharing, Adina. I really appreciate it. Wood, flames, embers burn to ash. Throw the ash down, let the trees grow again. From trees you cut the wood to build your fire. So build your fire and let it all burn down again. Tanzania, cool. It's gone, 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 gone. Gone, 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 gone. Gone, 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 gone. When the flames have all burned down, what will remain? Thanks, Sadika. Sit, reflect, accept the heat you feel. Although it burns you through, in fire the flame you are is revealed. This is your change. Now you're gone, 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 gone. Gone, 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 gone. Gone, gone. when the flames have all burned down, then you'll remain. That was Fire, a song I wrote while I was staying in a friend's ice cold room, burning a wood burning stove every day. This was in late 2010 in Northern California. I wrote that song. So thank you for being here. Hey, Sonam, so nice to see you. Beautiful human. Good to have you here. And Kelvin from Tanzania, which is rad. If you guys can, find the emoji for where you're from. I can do mine, actually. I'll put it in the comments. It's always fun. Thank you, Rita. You know, that little clap emoji, what it reminds me of is when I first started live streaming on a platform called Numubu, which I think Alex is the only person here who will remember that. That was like many years ago, 2013, maybe 2014. And thanks, Adina. So nice to have you here. And when I would play a song, everyone would type clap, 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 clap. And it was just fantastic. So when I see the clapping emoji, that's what it reminds me of. I'm going to show you guys. Hi, Issa. Bonjour, ça va? I'm going to share. Here, I'll share the emoji of my country, of where I am from anyway, where I am right now. Ta-da! That's where I am. Ahmad, thank you. This is where I am. This is where I've been before. This is where I am. No way. That's awesome. You're in Wales. Hi, Lisa. Morning. Big love from Llanidlws. Oh my gosh. I swear Wales has like the craziest. Isn't there that one town in Wales that's got like this name that you just think there's no way that's a real thing? A real thing? A real thing. But it is, you probably know what I'm talking about. If you do know, please put it in the comments. There's this name of this town in Wales that is like, you just think like, no, there's just no way that that's a real name. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my first song. That was Fire. Just to Leaf Green, that's your, I love that, pirate. You're a pirate. We have a pirate in the house, y'all. Yo, Sophie's like mad skills on the wild Facebook emojis. So I'm actually half French. My dad's whole family going back is French, so I should be able to speak French. But my dad never spoke it to me as a kid, so I didn't learn it. Hola, ¿qué tal? Is that how you say it? I don't know other languages, guys. I'm sorry. The only other language I can speak a bit of is Afrikaans, which is like an antique form of Dutch, really. There's no New Zealand flag? I like that. I like your style. There's no New Zealand flag, so just go with pirate. I feel that. So my ancestors, this is a true story. My ancestors on my dad's side were privateers at one point in the French, for the French. And what privateers were, if you don't know, is basically just legal pirates. So they would be hired by a government, and they would, like, for example, they would go and disrupt the trade routes of other countries and like attack their ships as pirates, but they were hired by certain governments, so privateers. So I feel you. Africans and Zolo. Okay. Muy buen. ¿Y tú? Muy bien. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. Muy bien. Gracias. I don't really know what I think I'm saying I'm doing well, thank you. Okay, let's have another song. Of course, if you guys know my music and you have requests of my songs, please feel free to request. Go wild. Summoned your cat. Your cat's like, do you need me? The reminder. So this link here, very important link, nate.live/live. I'm pointing at it right now. You can type it into your browser at any point. It should show up in the comments once in a while. So I highly recommend going to that link. It's basically my live streaming homepage. It's where you'll find my virtual tip jar. If you want to offer me a tip, which is always super appreciated, it can be any amount that you choose. And thank you so much to everyone who does tip and has tipped recently. Really appreciate it as always. Also, you'll be able to join the Discord Village of Natives community, which is like an online private chat room where we all get to hang out and be friends and get to know each other and wonderful things like that. And what else? You also see the tip board leaders. You also see my live streaming schedule, which is kind of important if you want to know when I'm next going live. I do go live at random times as well, but I'm trying to keep it consistent, and I always update it on there. So you'll be able to see it at that link, nate.live/live. Just bookmark that link and always go back there to know to join me for the lives. You can cast this to your TV, allowing me to work and watch. Perfect. Isn't that wonderful? Karibu Tanzania. Discord is very cool. I know. I think we have a great little community on there. I'd like to get it more active. I'm still learning. Thanks, Sego, for liking. Thanks, Anne, for liking. Thank you, Sasha, for liking. So cool. I see you, beautiful people. All right, let's have another song. Slow it down, maybe. I'm feeling some mellow vibes right now. Alberto. So nice to have you, friend. Nice to be here. Long time. I hope you're well as well. I'm very well, thank you. I've had a bit of death in life recently. We've had 2 animals on the farm that have died. These beautiful polecats. If you Google polecat, they're basically from the weasel family. They're like an African skunk, and they're so beautiful. And we've had 2 of them die on the farm. One our dog killed. The other one we just found this morning, and it was dying, and I had to put it down, and it was super sad. But I've built a little rock grave for it. I covered it in rocks after I had to kill it, and just said a little prayer. And anyway, it's been a morning, y'all. It has been a morning. Hello, Keisha. Yes. Oh dear. I so appreciate that. Well, I'll play a gentle song. Maybe it'll help you to sleep. This would be a nice way to fall asleep anyway. It's called Slow It Down. And this song is really just... I was looking out at the world some years ago and asking, it seemed everything is accelerating. Technology, cars, jobs, lives, relationships, everything is just getting faster and faster. And I couldn't see why. It just seemed like there wasn't a really good reason why. And so I wrote a song called Slow It Down. And it's really about that, just the invitation to just slow. Like, we're moving so fast that we miss each other. We miss opportunities for connection and love and empathy and kindness because we're just in a rush to get somewhere. But where are we getting to? There's no real destination. There's just here and now. That's all we have. So slow it down. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, another Stripe friend. I can't believe it. 2 in 2 weeks. It's been... We think that this one today might have been the mother of the previous one, because apparently they're very solitary, and the mother will just take care of, they have between 1 and 5 babies at a time. And the one last week was definitely a youngster. And so then this week, it looks like it had a fight with some, I don't know, a badger or a fox or something last night. Like, anyway, and it was just dying this morning. And anyway, I had to put it down. It was super intense. Slow it down, man. Life is short and intense at times. Thanks for being here, everyone. I know this to be true, that the world spins too fast. It leaves some folk behind on this ship without a mast. Oh no, no, no. Somebody please slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. I see you beside the road with your life packed in a case, and I try to understand, but then you're gone without a trace. Oh no, no, no. Somebody please slow it down. Slow it down. down. Somebody please slow it down. For a while, slow it down. Love and light to you too, Richie. Thank you. Words become a blur and are lost or misunderstood. But I'll stand here on the edge and I'll try to catch all I should. Oh no, no, no. Somebody please slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Somebody please slow it down. For a while, slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Someone slow it down. Thanks everyone, and hello to all the newcomers, you beautiful people. Thank you for being here. I saw Lorelei was asking if I can play When the Colors Fade. 100% yes. I will absolutely play that song now with pleasure. Yeah. Someone slow it down. Oh, it's feeling nice. Nice to be sharing some music with you wonderful humans. Thank you for being here. It's a great pleasure to share as always. And yeah, it's just great. It's great. We got people watching on all kinds of platforms. In case this is confusing for you, I'm live streaming on multiple platforms. I have to say a huge shout out and thanks to Restream. I'll show you the little Restream Octo, as they call it. Man, no, it's locked. I need to move the Restream Octo. He's in the wrong place. Let's see if I can. Oh gosh. Thank you for liking the stream. Thank you so much. Anyway. That's the Octo image. I need to move it around. I can't find how to move it right now. But anyway, I just thank you to Restream. They've gifted me a premium thing. It allows me to stream on all platforms. So basically, I'm on Facebook, my Facebook page, YouTube, Twitch, Periscope. It's fantastic. I really like it. I like it because I struggle to choose things. So like, I end up with frozen going, I don't know which platform to go live on. I like them all for different reasons. So now I just go live on all of them at once and you can watch whatever you want. I think if I had to choose my favorite right now, I'd probably say Twitch for like overall live streaming, just epicness. I think Twitch is rad, but I also like Periscope because I don't know, it just feels really easy and flowing on there. I like Facebook. Anyway, I like them all for different reasons. That's why I'm going live on all of them at once. That's cool that was the first song of mine you listen to. Which one? Slow It Down or When the Colors Fade? Timothy says, God, yes, slow it down. The spread of this virus is depressing. Love that song, mate. Thanks, Timothy. Where are you watching from? Nice to have you here. The fact that you said mate makes me think you're Australian. I don't know why, but sorry if I'm wrong. So I'm going to play When the Colors Fade. And my hands are really cold. That's why I'm rubbing them a lot. It's been pretty icy this morning. And so I'm just trying to get them nice and warm. We could do some, what's it called? ASMR? AMSR? ASMR? Nathan warming his hands. kind of random. Oh, slow it down. Nice, very cool. Okay, let's do When the Colors Fade, as requested by Lorelei. So this song is a song I wrote inspired by the experience of depression, which sounds heavy, but I do think that it feels like an uplifting song to me. It feels like a song of filling and fullness and energizing, even though it's a song about something really difficult and challenging, which is depression. And so the reason I wrote it, and for those who are new to me, I'm a troubadour, and a troubadour means a lyric poet. It is someone who is a storyteller and a songwriter and a musician. And so for me, the telling of the stories is equal to the music. So that's why I tell the stories of the songs, and they take us on journeys. And so I hope that you enjoy that as much as I do. I know many do. So this one, basically, a lot of the time what I struggled with when experiencing depression is that people, meaning the best, people wanting to do the right thing, would say things like, oh, you should just go for a run, or you should just think about how much you have to be grateful for, how much better you have it than someone else, all those kind of things. Or just even someone being like, just suck it up, mate, come on, like things like that, which unfortunately don't help with depression. That's not how depression works, or at least it's not how I've experienced it. And so I was thinking, how can I describe this to someone who thinks that depression is just like not making enough effort or just feeling a bit down? And so the way I thought of it was like, okay, so imagine that you've seen color your whole life, and then you wake up one day and everything is black and white, and it just stays black and white no matter what you do. And every time you tell someone, they say, you just need some more orange in your life, or you just need some more yellow, or you know what, you just need some more color in your life. And you're like, I know, but everything is black and white. That's the closest I could think of to try and describe it. And so I wrote a song called When the Colors Fade, which is kind of about that experience. And yeah, I hope that it connects with you. And if you have anyone who experiences mental health challenges, depression, or if you yourself have experienced it or do experience it, then maybe this is a song for you. Interesting. Depression is a biological disease. I would be curious to know what you mean by that, John, because at this point in my journey with the idea of depression, I no longer consider myself depressed. And what has really helped me is plant medicine and consistent work with a therapist combined with plant medicine. When I say plant medicine, I mean things like psychedelic plants like psilocybin or magic mushrooms or ayahuasca and things like that, used in a very responsible setting with very, very good caretakers, safe set and setting, very safe. And actually, if you didn't know this, the FDA in America has given psilocybin, which is magic mushrooms, breakthrough status for the last few years because of the incredible research being done with depression and PTSD and all these kind of things and how much it's helping people. So what I'm currently feeling like is that depression is actually a symptom of an insane society, because we live in a society that doesn't breed healthy happiness. It breeds obsession with really unhealthy ways of living, and those ways of living lead us to depression. And so depression to me has become, it's a symptom. It's an invitation to look at what is out of alignment. And I'm speaking for myself at this point as someone who's, sorry, I just realized I didn't have my camera settings on properly. That should look a little better now. Anyway, so let's have, yes, it is a real disease. I agree, John. It's not just a mental attitude. Once someone is depressed, there's a little more that needs to happen than just thinking positively, which I think a lot of people don't get. So thank you for saying that. Timothy, very deep meaning. It makes perfect sense, though. Bright colors for happy thoughts. There we go. And you'll hear in the song. I'm going to play you the song now. So this is, thanks, ATM game. I like what you did there. That's very cool. So this one is called When the Colors Fade, and I dedicate this to anyone who has ever struggled with depression or does struggle or has a loved one who struggles, and just to an invitation to kindness for ourselves and for others. Really, like, keep coming back to empathy and kindness. Yes, Deborah, I concur. But it's also a messenger. It's a messenger that things are out of alignment, and it's an invitation to find alignment. On the days when the world turns grey, I try to love at least the textures and the shapes, and I tell myself it'll be okay. Oh, on the days when the colors fade, when the colors fade. Make no mistake, you're no more unkind than the very worst running through my mind. Maybe this pain's all that keeps me sane. Oh, on the days when the colors fade, when the colors fade, the price I pay for this wide palette is high as an eagle and deadlier than it. Well, I pay in full in every way. Oh, on the days when the colors fade, when the colors fade. This place has no patience for people who cannot get up out of their beds. We all know nobody likes a downer when you're high on social media or your meds. On the days when the colors fade, when the lights need changing and the bed remains unmade. Oh, on those days I wonder, is it the colors or me that fade? We have a chicken singing along in the background. Anyway, thank you so much, Lorelei, for requesting that song. I'm just going to go back and catch up with some of your comments. Thank you, Lisa, for sharing. Thank you, Sasha, for liking. Thank you, everyone. And happy birthday, Deborah. This is pretty rad. So let me see if I can... how does this go? Happy birthday to you. No, that's not it. Happy birthday. Is it? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Deborah. Happy birthday to you. Sorry, I need to actually work out how to properly play Happy Birthday, but we got close. So happy birthday to Deborah, wonderful human. Bye, Keisha. Thank you for being here. I wish you good rest. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you have a good day at work. And that you had enough rest, and that this music gives you enough of a charge to rock it. Yeah. So what else we got here? It's a beautiful song. Thank you, ATM Game. Good job, backup chickens. Exactly. Grant, thanks for being here. So nice to have you. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. This is so cool. So yes, just an invitation. If you're loving what I'm doing, this is my full-time job, and it is also my full-time passion. I believe that this music and this medicine must be in the world no matter what, and so I share it with everyone who needs it. If you can support financially, and if you want to, please do visit my tip jar at nate.live/live. That's also my live streaming homepage. So that's where you can join the Discord community if you want. That's where you can see my upcoming live streaming schedule, things like that. So make sure to visit that link either way. And in this moment, if you choose to tip, some beautiful little happy being will pop up in this part of the screen to give thanks. And yeah, thank you for being here, and thank you for your generosity and just for the presence. It's really a gift. Such a pleasure, Anne. I'm so happy to share, really happy. You'll also find links to my Instagram and my Patreon and all those things at nate.live/live. So that's the one link you need to remember if you want to stay connected with me and live streaming and all those things. So what I think we should do, if you guys are keen, is we could do a freestyle song, which is always fun to do. And it's a thing I love. I do most live streams. So many of you will know this already. But for those who don't... Oh, my hair is catching. For those who don't know, what this means is that basically you're going to throw random comments into the comments. Obviously, you're going to say whatever you want in the comments, and it can relate to what the people have said before. So this is part of the fun, is you can try to connect your lyrics to whatever the story is that other people have said. Like if someone's talking about going for a walk on the beach. You can talk about seagulls, or you could talk about the ocean or whatever. Or you could be like, talk about aliens or skyscrapers or whatever, you know, like something completely unrelated and different. And so it kind of gives you this, it's just fun to play. So we're going to just do a freestyle song and see what happens. And I'm going to do my best. Thanks for following, Leaf Green. I don't know where you followed on, but thank you for following. You must have, I don't know where you're watching. That's so cool. I can see it in the bottom corner here, like stuff saying, but I don't know where it's happening. So I'm just grateful. It's fantastic. So we're going to just do a little freestyle song here and see what comes of it. It's my pleasure. 1:30 stream. I'm amazed how many people are up so late. I'm in bed. If I'm in bed at 9:30, I'm like, damn, it's late. But I do generally wake up pretty early as well. Oh, that's it. Okay, so we got, what are we doing here? So whenever you're ready, you can start throwing some lyrics, and I'll see if I can make sense of them. So I'm not going to try and make a whole song that makes sense, but at least the lines within themselves, I'll do my best. This is me just freestyling, sitting with my friends, and before we begin, we cannot end. And once we've begun, well, that's what will bring the fun. And if you're feeling fit, we could go on a run. Yes, 'cause the sunshine is shining down today. We could go paddle boarding out on our favorite lake. I've heard there's a good one on Pluto. So if you've got a spaceship, we can go. It'll need to be powered by Ceylon tea. That's the kind of spaceship for me. We'll follow the jelly flying an aeroplane, but only once we've had breakfast again. Yes, it's a piece of cake. You can never be early when you're late. And I don't know what to say. So jelly and fish every day. Best song ever, guys. And on our way to Pluto, we'll eat chocolate stars, and maybe we'll stop off and say hey to our friends on Mars. Oh wait, that's in the wrong direction. I thought that I should mention I don't know much about our solar system. Yes, I'm working on it really hard, in between making raspberry scones and lard. Oh dear. I'm streaming from Nigeria, and I'm just waking up while others are about to go to bed. Life. Oh, the artist and the moon. Yes, the artist and the moon. They're sitting in my living room. Artist and the moon. Oh no, it's the name of that frickin' town. I can't believe you chose this moment. Okay. If you're adventurous, then you can come with me. Oh my gosh. We can go to a place called Landfair Poligili Fulgokil Sharoblig Sneerkogach, and it'll be great. I wonder if they play Minecraft there. And if they do, is it in their underwear? The water there is sparkling, and I do care about what they think of hair. I'm losing track. Dodgers baseball, blue hearts. Oh dear lol, tarot cards. cuddly kittens hunting ghosts on road trips and rainbows. On road trips and rainbows. Yes, on road trips and rainbows. I swear, every time I do this, it gets more psychedelic. Like, it just gets so wild every single time we do it. It's so great. Thank you, everyone. That was really fun. And also, I will be saving these. Let me just check our time. So it's 40 minutes, so it's probably about 35 minutes. So I'm going to be extracting the clips of every freestyle I do and posting them as a video on YouTube. I'm just currently, I need to export the last one and get that out for you guys. So thank you so much. That was super fun. I'm sorry we missed the last few there, but anyway, wonderful. Can we play football on the moon, sunshine, whirlpool? Awesome. Thanks, guys. There was some, the thing is with it, what I like about it is I know that it's going to sound like really stupid at points, but then every time there's a moment where there's just something amazing that happened. We're like it's so fun. Thank you for playing that game with me, beautiful people. We're making music together. That's what life's about, making music together. That sounds like a really cute version of Supernatural, Sam and Dean as kittens. I haven't seen Supernatural or read it. I don't know if it's a book or a series. Thanks, Deborah. Thank you. Congrats to all of you. That was super fun. Does anyone have any other of my song requests you'd like to hear? Otherwise, I think I'll just do a little cover. Maybe I'll play Mad World. I haven't played that in a long time. Thanks, A game. Oh, my hands are so cold today. Ooh, it's intense. I'll play Mad World. That's a nice sad. I don't know why I'm feeling these kind of like sad songs today. Anyone ever watched that film, Donnie Darko? Oh, nice, Alex. Well, I'd love to see if anything comes out of it. All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. A mad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. And to feel the way that every child should. Sit and listen, sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Hello teacher, tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me, look right through me. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Enlarging your world. Mad Mad World, Gary Jules. It was originally written by Tears for Fears, but the Gary Jules version is the one that I know. So yeah, that's my story. And someone asked, do I know Imagine? It's funny because someone just requested that one just a few days ago, and I played it, and so I could bring it up on my phone and I can play it again. I would love to play it again. I freaking love that song. I mean, come on, it is such a great tune. Fading Away. Oh, thank you for requesting that song. I immediately feel emotional. I would absolutely play Fading Away. That's really sweet. It's such a sad song, but it's also, I love it so much. I mean, it's really. But yeah, I'll play Fading Away and then I'll play Imagine. So thank you so much for requesting that. That's really special for me. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Fading Away. That's an intense song for me. Sure. It kind of. Fading Away came. Thanks, Deborah. Thanks, everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed my little take of Mad World. So I'm going to play Fading Away, and then I will play Imagine. Let's do this. This is going to be nice. So Fading Away is one of my songs. It's a song that came through me anyway. I'm just letting you know. Okay, and then we'll do. Okay, this is great. We got a little playlist coming. This will probably be the last few songs. So I've got to get on. I've got some other stuff I got to do. Thank you for liking, Erica. Blessings on your day, you beautiful human. So yeah, I'm gonna play Fading Away, Imagine, and then Letting You Know, and then that'll be it for the day. And as always, make sure to go to nate.live/live to that beautiful link over there. Share it with all your people. Oh, and it just popped up. Good timing. So if you see it in the comments, click the link and go back to it later. But make sure to bookmark it and use the tip jar if you feel, and all those wonderful things. Oh my gosh, Noddy! Noddy is a papa. Noddy is a dad. Noddy is a papa because he's totally rad. Congrats, man. I don't think have you been on a live stream since you became a papa? Is it your second papahood? Or was it your first? I think it's your second. I can't remember. Anyway, it's good to have you here. There he is. There he is. Nice. Okay, so this one's Fading Away, which is another sad song. So this song came at one of the lowest moments when I was really struggling. Depression was hitting me hard, and I was here on the farm by myself. Carly was away at the time, and I was just in a really dark space. And my mom actually came out and spent a few days with me, and it was amazing because like she just stayed so present with me, even though I was in a really, really dark space. And the one evening we'd been hanging out, and I came back to the cottage. She was staying in the guest house, and I couldn't sleep. And I just sat down and just started playing this song. And at the time, what I was struggling with, one of the things I was struggling with was this feeling of that I'm so loved. I really do have such a blessed life. I have so many people around the world, my family, my friends, my fans, what I call my community. I think the word fans doesn't really work for me. But like people I'm supported on Patreon. I'm supported as an artist. I'm supported in so many beautiful ways. And so I just really... And I was struggling with this sense of like, no matter how much love I was being sent from externally, from outside, I still felt like I was disappearing, like I was just becoming nothing. And it was super hard. I haven't played this one in a while, so I'm hoping I can remember all of it. So the one night after chatting with my mom, I said I came back, I couldn't sleep, and I was sitting up, and it was like midnight. It was 12:30 or something at midnight. Actually, if you're one of my patrons, if you're on Patreon, which the link to Patreon is also at nate.live/live, it's the first ever recording of it. That same night, it was around like 1:30 in the morning, and I'd been writing the song. I recorded it right there, and that you can hear that version. And it's got a sort of delicacy and a sadness to it that I don't think I'll ever be able to replicate on that song. It was just so vulnerable and so sad. Anyway, one of each, now son and a daughter. Oh, beautiful, man. Congratulations. Currently, my son is asleep on my chest listening to your voice. Oh, well, I hope this song keeps him sleeping. But the next one, I'm playing two mellow ones, and then I'm playing an upbeat one, so you may want to go off before I play that one, but I'll give you a warning. Anyway, thank you, Lorelei. Thank you for requesting this very beautiful and sad song. It's very meaningful for me. All of these people looking at me, still I am fading, though invisibly. do I go? Nobody knows, fading away. Ghost leaves no footprints, gently passes by. Reminder of all that once was alive. Now it is gone, like the tale of a song fading away. Wind in the meadow ruffles your hair. Seems God is sighing, lonely up there. God in a box. What a great loss, fading away. Yeah, some deep stuff, guys. Deep feelings. When I say guys, I hope you don't mind. I don't mean guys as in men. When I say guys, I just mean people. I know some people are like, you shouldn't use the word guys when you're talking about it's not gender, whatever. I'm like, guys is just everybody, as far as my slang goes. Thanks, Noddy. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for putting into words such deep emotions not all of us can express. Thank you, Lorelei. That I feel like what you just said there is basically like that exact thing is what it means for me to be a troubadour. It's what it means for me to be because I have to go to those places, I have to feel those feelings, I have to explore those depths and those heights and all the things, and then put into words in the closest way I can, because I don't think words can ever actually be the thing that they're describing. But I think the job of a troubadour and the job of me as a troubadour is to get as close as I can to giving voice to the unspeakable, to the great mystery. So thank you, everyone. Thanks, Tim, Deborah, Nadi, Adina. Yeah, thanks, everyone. Virtual hugs to you all. Timothy, virtual hugs to you as well. I wish we could have real hugs. Real hugs are fantastic. And virtual hugs are the next best thing. Thanks, everyone. Yeah, feeling it. I want to ask for you guys' opinions while you're here. This whole live streaming thing, I'm really trying to make it as beautiful and inviting, as epic as possible. And as you know, it's free. It's free to everyone who's watching on whatever platforms. It is also a source of income for me, one of my primary sources actually at the moment, including my Patreon. And so I'm just wondering, do you think it's nice to have like, wait, let me see if I can bring it up. There should be a little bar that's like a tip goal bar that will appear at the top if it shows up, but it looks like it's not showing up. I don't know why. Weird. Oh, there it is. Okay, yes. So that little bar at the top, do you think it's nice to have that up there, or is it just distracting? So basically what I do is I set a goal. So I've set $400 would be incredible. That would be like a massively abundant experience for me to make $400 just from my music this month, at least from live streaming. And I don't know, do you think that's like too much or too little? Or I'm just curious. This is totally an experiment. And thank you as well. You can see so far, people have tipped $135 this month, which is epic. And I'm really grateful for that. I couldn't do it without you. So yeah, I don't know. Like, does it turn you off? Does it make you think, oh, he's like just trying to make money? Or does it feel like, oh, look how well we're doing. Look how much abundance there is. And yeah, I can be a part of that. Or I just would love to hear your thoughts. Nadi says that's what many streamers have. So I don't see why it would be a bother to people. Cool. I'm glad. That's nice feedback to hear. And yeah, I'm open to any feedback from anyone. Deborah, I think it's a great idea. Thank you, Deborah. That's very cool. Yeah, I think what might be nice is actually maybe instead of having like a monthly, like July, because I can change the name. Instead of July Abundance, I could actually just put the link. Like I could say virtual tip jar and then nate.live/live and just have that in the actual bar itself. And then it'll just always be, every time it fills up, I'll sort of refresh it. But yeah, I have to set an amount. So I just thought like $100 a week from playing my music, doing like 3 or 4 live streams a week, I thought would be cool. It would be amazing. And cool. I'm so glad you guys like it. Thanks, 111 and everyone. I wanted to ask, who said this a minute ago? Adina, if you're willing to share, you said, gosh, that hit me differently tonight. We're talking about fading away. So I'd love to know if you'd be willing to share. I'd love to know what that means for you. If you feel to share, but also you can share in the Discord group if you want to share a little more privately. Obviously, everything you share on here is public on a live stream, so I understand if you don't feel super psyched about that. Let's have Imagine is coming up next. Imagine, yes, thank you. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to read your comments here. Actually, kind of like a native goal, and we are all contributing, just thinking out loud. So when you say a native goal, you mean like the natives, because by supporting me, we're supporting this community of the natives around the world that get to share this music and be abundant together. Does that make sense? Or is that what you meant? And then let's see what else you say. Combining the two in one bar would make more sense. Yes, Timothy, I get that. Adina, a lot of streamers I watch have something like that. Some of my cooking streamers have grocery budgets. Totally. Like earlier this month, I had a woodworking tools. It was for woodworking tools. So I agree, combining it would make sense, free up some space on the screen. Totally. Okay, I'm going to do that. Jesus. No, Jesus is not here, but maybe Jesus is always here. I must say, I'm not a religious person. I think purely because of the fact that every religion at its core is saying exactly the same things at its core, but then people become dogmatic about it and use it to separate. For example, Jesus, the messages of Jesus, that Christ consciousness was beautiful, was about community and connection and true love, like love at the deepest and forgiveness at the deepest level. And people have literally used Christianity and gone out and killed other people based on that. You don't agree with us, you're a heathen, you must die. So to me, there's like my experience of religion is that it seems to start off really with this core of love, truth, connection, magic, and then at some point it just seems to get a little intense. Okay, everyone's very excited about Imagine, so I'm very keen. I just felt a lot more deep, made me tear up a bit, like I was feeling the song instead of simply listening this time. Oh, that's beautiful, Adina. Thank you so much for sharing that. Really appreciate it. Okay, so let's do Imagine. I'm gonna play. Ow! I just ukuleled myself in the forehead. I'm gonna play it on guitar though. This one. And I just think imagine if the world had actually listened to this song and paid attention, and because it's so beautiful, and really we're just all so connected and so together. So my Sunday live stream was about dreaming a more beautiful world. I was inspired by Charles Eisenstein's quote, "The more beautiful world our hearts know is possible." And so I'd love to ask you if you've feel like sharing now as well, like while we're playing the song, or if you just want to listen, that's completely cool, maybe afterwards. But just like, what do you think of when you think of the beautiful world that you dream? What beautiful world do you dream of? Like I was saying, that for me, one of the things would be that everyone has access, everyone knows where their food comes from, and all food comes from a beautiful place. That's my beautiful world. That's one of the things. There are many others as well, but that's one of them. Ukulele'd in the face. Hello. Thanks, guys. Hatred of anyone is just wrong. Acceptance of others. Acceptance. It's intense, and it's hard at times. It's hard to accept and love and forgive the people who are completely different to how I see the world. But it's definitely a worthwhile attempt. Just a little tuning here. I realize I'm actually quite stylishly dressed today, which was not really intentional. I was just wanting to be warm because I was so cold, and I do enjoy dressing beautifully. I've realized that that's I like being beautiful. Like the other day, yesterday, I think I said to Carly, like, what do you think of what I'm wearing? She said, no, I think it looks great. She said, why? Are you going somewhere? I said, no, I just like being beautiful. Just like feeling beautiful. So anyway, this is Imagine, and all credit and thanks to the gorgeous John Lennon for gifting us with this piece of magic. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. No religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us in the world we'll live as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brother and sisterhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say that I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us and the world will live as one. That was Imagine by John Lennon. Thank you so much for requesting that, everyone, and for your enthusiasm for that song. I'm so glad. I definitely want to play that more in live streams, so be sure to request it in future ones. I love that. Someone asked a little earlier, what do you mean you took a life? So I was talking about this before, but on our farm, we found a very deeply wounded, it's called a polecat, but it's an African skunk, basically. And it had been in some terrible fight overnight, and it was basically just on the verge of death. And I had to put it out of its, I don't like the word put it out of its misery. I had to assist it in moving through the veil that separates life from death. And it was super sad. And that is what I mean when I say I took a life this morning. Brandon A says, I got a question. Stop for a second. I am now stopped. You are welcome to ask a question. Thanks, everyone. I'm so glad you enjoyed. I've decided, so I'm going to play 2 more songs. I was going to play one more, but I want to sing a lullaby to Nadi's little wonderful child sleeping on his chest. And it's one I don't know how to play off by heart. And I do kind of my own version of it. I remember doing this ages ago, but I haven't done it in a long time. So I actually really want to record a... Brandon, I'm going to... Written by Dick Gregory. What was written by Dick Gregory? What are you talking about? And please stop using caps. If you use caps again, I'm going to block you, man. Just keep it chilled. You can just talk like a normal, polite, kind voice. I have never played Major Tom. You mean, is that like... No, that's a different one, isn't it? I don't know what Major Tom is. It's not Ground Control to Major Tom. So yeah, I'm going to play this song that you should all recognize. It's a lullaby, and I dedicate it to Nadi. And is it your boy who's the new one? The bebe? Or is it the... you did say earlier, but I've forgotten. And what is the little one's name? If you feel to share. I know, I can't help it. Just one more. Okay. Little star. How I wonder what you are. Ba 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 da da da. Oh joy, oh joy. Okay, here we go. The boy is the new one. Got you. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. When the blazing sun is gone, when he nothing shines upon, then you show your little light. Twinkle, twinkle all the night. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. Then the traveler in the dark thanks you for your tiny spark. He could not see which way to go if you did not twinkle so. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. In the dark blue sky you keep, and often through my curtains peep. For you never shut your eye till the sun is in sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are, as your bright and tiny spark lights the traveler in the dark. Though I know not what you are, twinkle, twinkle, little star. Oh, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. So that was Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, my own version. Amanda, hey, so nice to see you here. Yes, another one of the natives, the deep natives. You're on the Discord, aren't you, Amanda? Sometimes it's hard to keep track of where everyone is and isn't. Space Oddity. Oh, so which song did you mean? I don't know which song. So Major Tom is a totally different song then. He sounds asleep, keep it in the world as one. Sorry, I'm going back and seeing that there's loads of comments that I've missed here. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, Dina said, I like a world where people can be themselves, love themselves and others for what they are, where we can love freely and not be afraid to hold hands in the streets. Sounds like my kind of world, Adina. I'll see you there. Thanks, everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed. We had a little spammer there for a moment, but we got rid of him. Space Oddity. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Love this. Thank you. Here, stayed asleep through the last 3 songs. Little George is smiling, although I know it's just wind. And Q asked, does anyone know what mic that is? This is a NT USB Mini. And the connection you're seeing, this is just my headphone jack. And so I'm self-monitoring through the actual microphone, and then I've also got a USB-C plugged in, which goes to USB 3.0. Sorry, this is very techy, but you seemed interested, so that was awesome. He's sound asleep. Oh, that's so sweet. My version is very different, but it's still lovely and soothing. Thank you. Yeah, it's my own version, like I said. I'm going to play one more song, guys, and this one, Nadi, I'm sorry, is going to be definitely more upbeat and intense, so you probably shouldn't listen, because it's going to be letting you know, which is very loud. My pleasure, Q. Happy to help. I'm endorsed by Rode. They send me their gear because I was so into their gear for so long. I just eventually hooked up a beautiful endorsement deal with them. So they sent me this one recently, and it's basically the only one I'm using at the moment because it's just so simple and it just works so well. The sound, I mean, there's not a single effect on this right now. There's not. It's literally just as it is into the computer. I mean, I would love to add a bit of reverb or some compression, etc., but just straight out, it's so beautiful. So it's the Damien Rice song I've been waiting for then. Wait, I don't understand. I'm missing it. I'm missing the joke. Okay, so let's do one more, which is letting you know. And now I just whipped myself in the face with my hair. Nice. Okay. Yeah, they're great low-cost resource. I totally agree. Great non-slave labor work. That's all. Yeah, because I think their stuff's all made in Australia, right? I love what they're up to. I think Rode is very cool. I vibe their vibe. Okay, so this last song is called Letting You Know. You guys requested it a while ago. Thanks to Gahetan Dubois for liking. Thanks to Martina for liking. Appreciate y'all. And yeah, as you know, this is my tip jar is at nate.live/live. That's also my live streaming landing page. You can go see my live streaming schedule. Oh, an upbeat. Yes, exactly. I know a lot of my songs are actually very Damien Rice-esque in terms of their like intense melodramatic, um, yeah, like stuff. You missed most of the live stream, but a lot of the songs I played were pretty like in that vibe, in that tone. I haven't played his stuff in ages, actually. He sings super high. Oh, nice, Q. That's rad, man. Good business. I'm so glad. Yeah, I felt that. That's why I'm endorsed by them. That's why I endorse them. I just feel like they've got a good vibe going on, and they've been so supportive of my music and my art, and so yeah, I just really appreciate them a lot. Very much appreciation for them. So I just suddenly I wanted to move that. That's funny. Okay, so this last one is called Letting You Know, and you guys requested it. It is very upbeat. I swear in it a bunch of times. I'll tell you the story of it, which is... thank you, Deborah. Thank you for joining me for some of your birthdays. It's fantastic to have you here. Really, really lovely. And guys, be sure to visit nate.live/live. You can help me fill up the July abundance bar above. As you know, this is music medicine. It is the medicine that comes through me. I am committed to this 100%. The message I have received is take care of the medicine. It will take care of you. So if you are in abundance yourself, if you've, I mean that monetarily at this point, if you feel monetarily abundant and you feel like you want to share some of that, please do visit the tip jar at nate.live/live, and super appreciation. It's completely optional, and it helps me to live my musician life, to pay for guitar strings and food and electricity and all those wonderful things. So thank you so much. Perfect for someone with your style. Highly recommend checking out AEA mics. Nice. Actually, seeing as you're a mic person, I don't know if you've heard of these guys, but sorry guys, we're just having a little techie geek moment before we move on. These are Tull microphones, and this is an incredible, insane microphone. They're handmade here in Cape Town, and they're currently, I think Paul McCartney uses them. Like some crazy people around the world use their microphones, and they gifted me this as well, and I love it. I was just thinking yesterday, I was like, maybe I should plug it back in, because this mic is, the Rode one is a USB mic, so it's very easy, but I can plug this one into my Focusrite sound card, and then I could just get this sound direct as well. The thing is, I would love to put some effects on this, running it through Logic or some other DAW, but my computer gets really hot and tends to crash if I run too many. No way, you had the Tull prototype. Well, this is it, man, the F47. That's so crazy. Yeah, it's a small world after all. This is crazy. That's so rad. So yeah, I'm in South Africa in Cape Town, so I won't be able to come and hang in LA anytime soon, but that would be fun. I'd love to check out AEA. I don't really have any money. If people are looking for endorsements and that kind of stuff, I don't make much money, and so I usually look at partnering up with people, which is super fun. So if they would be interested in a partnership and getting one to me in South Africa, I'd be totally down to try it out. But otherwise, yeah, thanks for the recommendation. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's have our last song. Thank you to everyone who doesn't know what the hell we're talking about right now. Q, you're welcome to hit me up on Twitter and keep chatting about it and send me some links and stuff. I'd love to hear what you're up to. Really appreciate it. So this last song is called Letting You Know, and it was written in this sense of this idea of aloneness, isolation, right? So feeling like all the stuff that I was going through, the really difficult life experiences, I was alone in it, and realizing actually I'm not alone. Like there are so many other people who share these experiences, and it's cool to connect and be open, and the more that I can honestly share the challenges as well as the victories, the more I can relate, and people can relate to that and have connections. So this one's dedicated to all you beautiful people out there in the world. This is for you. I'm letting you know. This is the song. I do swear a bunch in this song, so just know that. I'm going to move a little back because it gets kind of loud. And if you like lyrics, I hope you like this, because it's just got some very fun and weird lyrics in it. It's like super dark and super light at the same time. Thanks, Q. All my fears have... No, that's not it. All my tears have left me dry. standing at the border of a never-rising tide. All my fears have closed my eyes. Now I am afraid I might be permanently blind. Oh, I'm just letting you know. If you're out there and you feel alone, I'm right here and I'm searching too. You cannot be alone, 'cause I'm just like you. I've been fighting for my life, been dancing on the edge of the sharp fucking knife. Oh, I'm just letting you know. If you're out there and you feel alone, welcome to the party, at least that's what they tell me. No one knows the host, though some claim that they do daily. Give me his number, I'll be sure to call her up. Say I don't know if you'd noticed, but this world is kinda fucked. So I'm just letting you know. If you're out there and you feel alone, woohoo! Though my heart it is waking, feels like it might be breaking. There's beauty in brokenness, repair with golden threads. I am a hot mess, so warm your heart on this. Explosions of humanness, we're all a part of this. I do not mind if we fuck it all up. We're more than our vessels, more than our borders, more than our differences. We are magnificent. I'm just letting you know. If you're out there and you feel alone, I love you. I love you. That's it. I think that's the perfect one to end on. And I managed to not ukulele myself in the face on that one. That should be like my next song. Ukulele in the face, ukulele in the face. Ain't no disgrace with ukulele in the face. Sorry. Let's not do that. All right, beautiful people. Thank you so much. This has been a deeply emotional, intense experience sharing with you all today. Thank you. Thank you very much. This has been great, beautiful people. Thank you so much. Thanks, Debs. Happy birthday to you again. Thanks, Sophie. Thanks, everyone. I don't know who's still here. Luckily, George can't understand swear words, so we can still listen. I just hope I didn't wake him up. That's all. Thanks, Adina. Was it you who requested that? I think it was. Thanks, Alex. Thanks, Q. Yeah, man. America, the world, everything's kind of insane right now. I'm reading a book called Civilized to Death, which I highly recommend. And it's basically making the case that civilization was the biggest mistake humanity ever made. And that where we are right now is kind of just like a result of that. And this idea that things have been getting better and better all the time, that progress has been getting better and better. It's not actually true. I mean, look at us. Look at how unhealthy society is. Look at how much pain the world is in. It's definitely time to wake up and dream a beautiful world. He's still asleep, Nadi. I'm impressed. I'm glad you stumbled in too, Q. Make sure, everybody, this is your chance. My last invitation, please do go to nate.live/live. Please do use the tip jar, support the music, support the medicine, help me to keep bringing it out into the world, support this natives tribe, this community. So I'm Nate. The natives are you, people who support this, who love it, who get it. And what was I going to say? Yes, the word native I love because literally the word native means to belong, those who belong where they are. And I believe that we are all native to our place in the world, to being here in the world, to being alive, to being human, to having our experiences. And that to remember that is really important. I hope you have a lovely rest of your night or day or whatever it is, wherever you are. What's the Unabomber's manifesto? I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that. You're welcome, Elvis. Thank us. Yes, thank you for reminding me, Alex. So what I always love to say is that instead of thank you, It's thank us. So I want to thank you for showing up, and I do thank you for showing up, and I'm sure that you are thanking me, and I hear your thank yous for me showing up and sharing the music. So what we can both do is say thank us, because it acknowledges the effort that you've put in, your time, your attention, your care, your presence. I couldn't have done it without you. You couldn't have done this without me. And so I'm also acknowledging myself. So thank us. You can acknowledge yourself. Thank us, thank us, thank us. Great name, being a South African white dude. I don't know what that means. But anyway, thanks so much, lovely people. I wish you well, and I will be back on again in a few days. You check my live streaming schedule at nate.live/live. I can't remember exactly when I'll be on. Oh, no way. That's an interesting. So not just the Industrial Revolution, but specifically since civilization. So agriculture, ownership, all the kind of stuff that comes with civilization, which was about 10 to 15,000 years ago that was first introduced. And everywhere that agriculture has ever been introduced has become a desert within between 800 and 2,000 years, which is pretty intense. So yeah, I'm talking a little further back than the Industrial Revolution. Though the Industrial Revolution really did accelerate the destruction of the planet and of ourselves. So be having some tea and heading to bed after stream. Thank us. How lovely, Adina. I love that. We'll end on that note. Q, thanks for joining in. Thank you to all the new, all the old, all the wonderful people, the nativists. Yes, not a native. Good tongue-in-cheek play being who you are. The nativists. I love that. That's fun. Thanks, Sophie. That's such a beautiful emoji you just shared. I love that little sun face. I'm going to go have breakfast. Actually, well, technically it's almost lunch. It's 11:25 here. This has been so fun. Yeah, what a gift, everybody. I wish you a blessing. I wish you a good day, a good night. Rest well. And thank you. Big shout out to all my patrons. You know who you are. You literally keep the lights on. So thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who has used the Abundance tip jar this month so far. And I look forward to live streaming again later this week. And the final invitation would be that if you feel this, if you love it, please do visit nate.live/live, and please share my stuff with your friends. Send a personal message to someone you love. Find one of my songs on YouTube. Send it to them. Be like, this has meaning. Please listen to it. It's worthwhile. This is medicine. Spread it out in the world. And obviously, if you have the abundance, and please use the tip jar as well. And I'm blessed to know you. Thank you. Thank us. What a blessing. I'll see you guys soon. Ciao for now.